Hello everyone. Welcome back to Mona's English Studio, the place where you learn real English in a very simple and friendly way, and where you feel confident to speak English in daily life without fear.
Hi everyone, I'm Noah, and I'm very happy to be here again with you all, because today's topic is extremely useful, especially if you go to restaurants, cafés, or even small food shops.
Yes, Noah. Today we are talking about sentences and phrases for restaurants and ordering food. And this episode is perfect for beginners, travelers, and anyone who feels nervous when speaking English in a restaurant.
Exactly. And don't worry at all, because we will use very simple English. We will speak slowly, clearly, and naturally, and we will repeat important phrases again and again so you can remember them easily.
This is a conversation-style podcast, so imagine you are sitting with us, listening and learning English just by hearing real conversations.
So relax, maybe get a cup of tea or coffee, and let's start learning English together.
Noah, let's start from the very beginning, when a person enters a restaurant, because many learners don't know what to say at that moment.
That's true, Mona. When you enter a restaurant, usually a staff member or waiter will greet you first, and they might say something like, "Hello, welcome," or "Good evening, how many people?"
Yes, and if the waiter asks, "How many people?" you can reply in a very simple way. For example, "Table for one, please," or "Table for two, please."
Exactly. And you don't need to say long sentences, but you can if you want, like, "Hello, we would like a table for two, please."
That sentence sounds polite and natural. And using the word please is very important in English restaurants.
Sometimes the waiter may also ask, "Do you have a reservation?" And this question scares many beginners.
Yes, but the answer is simple. If you have a reservation, you can say, "Yes, I have a reservation under the name Mona." And if you don't have one, you can say, "No, we don't have a reservation."
Very easy and no stress at all.
After that, the waiter will usually show you your table and say something like, "Please follow me," or "Your table is ready."
And you can simply smile and say, "Thank you," because saying thank you is very common and polite.
Yes, and once you sit down, sometimes the waiter may ask, "Would you like something to drink?"
This is a very important sentence because drinks usually come first.
If you want water, you can say, "Yes, I would like some water, please." Or, "Can I have a glass of water, please?"
And if you want tea or coffee, you can say, "I would like a cup of tea," or "Can I have a coffee, please?"
Notice, Noah, how we often use "I would like" or "Can I have?" because these are very polite and common phrases in restaurants.
Yes, and learners should practice these phrases again and again until they feel natural.
Now let's talk about asking for the menu, because sometimes the menu is already on the table, and sometimes it is not.
If the menu is not on the table, you can politely ask, "Can I see the menu, please?" Or, "Could you please give us the menu?"
Both sentences are correct and polite, and very easy to remember.
And if you need some time to read the menu and the waiter comes too quickly, you can say, "We need a few minutes, please."
Yes, that sentence is very helpful because you don't want to feel rushed. Now, Noah, this is the most important part, ordering food. Because many learners feel shy or afraid here.
I agree. But once you know a few simple sentences, it becomes very easy.
For example, if you already know what you want, you can say, "I would like the chicken sandwich, please."
Or you can say, "I'll have the chicken sandwich." This sentence sounds very natural in spoken English.
Yes, and if you are ordering for someone else too, you can say, "We would like 2 burgers and 1 pizza."
Sometimes people want to ask questions about the food before ordering.
That's true. And a very common question is, "What do you recommend?"
This sentence is very useful because it means you are asking the waiter for their suggestion.
And if you want to know what something is made of, you can ask, "What is this dish made of?"
Or, if you have food restrictions, you can say, "Does this dish contain nuts?" Or, "Is this vegetarian?"
These sentences are very important for health and comfort.
Mona, many people worry about spice, especially when they are not used to spicy food.
Yes. And you can simply say, "Is this dish spicy?"
And if you don't want spicy food, you can say, "Please make it not spicy," or "I don't want spicy food."
If you like spicy food, you can say, "I like spicy food," or "Please make it spicy."
Very simple and very clear.
After ordering, the waiter may say, "Your food will be ready soon," or "Please wait a few minutes."
And you can reply politely with, "Okay, thank you," or "Thank you very much."
Sometimes the food takes a long time, and you may want to ask politely.
Yes, you can say, "Excuse me, how long will it take?"
This sentence is polite and not rude at all.
When the food arrives, the waiter may say, "Here is your food," or "Enjoy your meal."
And you should reply with, "Thank you," or "Thank you very much."
If something is missing, like cutlery or sauce, you can say, "Excuse me, can I have a fork, please?"
Or, "Can I have some sauce, please?" While eating, sometimes the waiter asks, "Is everything okay?"
And if everything is good, you can say, "Yes, everything is very good," or "The food is delicious."
If there is a problem, you can politely say, "Excuse me, this food is cold," or "I think there is a small problem with my order."
Being polite is very important in these situations.
Now, let's talk about the last part, asking for the bill.
Yes, and this is very easy. You can say, "Can I have the bill, please?"
Or, "Could we get the bill, please?"
In some countries, people also say, "Can I have the check, please?"
Yes, both bill and check are correct.
So today, we talked about many useful sentences and phrases for restaurants and ordering food, from entering the restaurant to paying the bill.
Yes, and remember, you don't need perfect English, you just need simple, clear, and polite sentences. And confidence will come slowly.
Please listen to this episode again and again and try to repeat the sentences out loud.
Thank you so much for listening to Mona's English Studio. And we will see you in the next episode with more simple and useful English.
Bye bye, take care, and keep practicing English every day.